Hi, everyone, and welcome to Retirement with Jim. So today I'm going to talk about what are you retiring to? We all kind of know what we're retiring from. We're retiring from work. I did a job in warehousing and management, distribution and logistics for almost 48 years. I was in logistics as part of the management team. Um, so we all kind of know what job, career we're retiring from, but do we all know kind of what we're retiring to? I, you know, Sometimes we do. We have plans. We know exactly what we're going to do. Maybe we're going to travel. We're going to maybe spend more time with family, friends, golfing, whatever it may be, hobbies that you have. Um, but how much thought have you given to it? So, for instance, I just passed my 1 year anniversary, and it's like first year. It's definitely the honeymoon stage. You're enjoying your time, your freedom, and maybe getting your, as the old saying goes, finding your sea legs. Finding the balance in your life. But it makes me wonder how much people think about what they're going to do in retirement, what their plans are, if they have any plans. And nothing says you have to have plans. Um, for me, I knew ahead of time that I was going to do this YouTube channel. Excuse me. Um, and the YouTube channel for me it's fun. I enjoy it. I don't do it to make money. It's not. I would, if I never made a dime on this, wouldn't I'd still make the videos. So it isn't about making money. It's just about enjoying what I do. I have found this is a lot of fun to do, and I enjoy it quite a bit. So it's a matter of what are you going to do, in retirement with your time. Now, a lot of times people kind of, they don't think about it and they don't really give it a lot of thought and figure it out going along the way. But you got to have something that you're at least thinking that you want to do or, you enjoy doing. I spent a 40, like I said, 47, almost 48 years of working. Now it's kind of like, okay, there are days when I get up and I've got some plans of what I want to do, but I change my mind and I'm kind of like, nah, I'm not doing that today. And that's the joy, of course, of retiring. Your time is your own. You get to do what you want, and you can change anything at a moment's notice. You are not tied to anything. And that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So whether you're going to jump in a car and go take a road trip and go somewhere on the spur of a moment, whether it's something you planned or something like I just said, spur of the moment, there's a lot of joy in that. I live in a community where I can golf if I so desire, and there's all kinds of other things I can take part in if I want. But I like doing this. This is enjoyable to me. It's a lot of fun. Part of what I want to do as I do this channel is I want to, take people along on my journey, but I want to educate people. I think there's a lot of things out there that people don't know and haven't either done research on or are not so familiar with. So if I can help anyone along the way in what I'm going to say are some of the research I do. Sometimes I put it down to common sense approach. We all know common sense is not something everyone has, and everyone's got a different version of what they think common sense should be. But if anyone gets even some bit of help with what I do research on and what I talk about in retirement and Social Security and Medicare, then to me, I've been successful. I've helped at least one person, who's maybe now going to give it some more thought, do some more research. And that's really kind of what I advocate. I advocate that you educate yourself on this channel. So what are you doing in retirement? Are you enjoying it? Because boredom can set in. For some people, they find that their life was maybe so structured with work that after they've retired and they're kind of like, oh man, I got nothing to do. And to some people, that is because they haven't really maybe given themselves some thought about what and a plan for what you're going to do with your time in retirement. Some people miss the social interaction, from their coworkers and the stimulus of doing that job. So some people go back to work. And some people take a part-time job just because they feel better about, what they're doing and contributing. Me, no, I'd rather just simply enjoy my time. Life is short. You don't know how much time you have on this earth. And so, you want to make the most of it. Enjoy your time. So for me, yes, I plan on doing a little bit traveling. I've traveled some, and I plan to travel a little bit more, all of here within the United States. I think there's more places than I'll ever visit in the United States. And so, that's part of the plan for my wife and I. But enjoying the time I have at home and relaxing and, shall we just say, puttering around the house and little things that I enjoy doing. But I really enjoy doing these videos. I think they're helpful. They give people a lot of useful information. So you got to ask yourself, when it comes time, for those of you that are getting ready to retire, have you thought about what you're retiring to? Have you thought about what your plan is and what you'd like to do in retirement? Whether it's the traveling or enjoying nothing at all and just enjoying your free time. But have you thought about it? Have you figured out what you're going to spend your time with? Having a little bit of a plan, I believe, makes that retirement a little bit more enjoyable because you have at least some thoughts, and like for me, doing the videos is something new for me. I learned it and I'm learning more as I go along. The editing that goes with it and, putting up the videos and all of that. I find it very interesting to do and I enjoy it. So do you have a hobby that you're thinking about that you'd like to do and you'd like to spend more time with? So it's kind of like, what are you doing with your time? What do you think you're going to do with your time? And of course, everything changes. Over time, you might do something and kind of go, okay, I'm kind of tired of this. This is gone. And you might move on to something else. But to me, having something to do and a plan and a way to enjoy my retirement, to me, I think that's good. I really like that. Some people want to be, I want no ties to nothing at all. I want to just have the freedom to kind of call my shots day to day. And you know what? That is wonderful in itself. The biggest thing about, what you're retiring to is it's unique to you. What do you want to do? There is no right. There is no wrong. It is simply, what are you going to get the most enjoyment out of? Because really, when you think about retirement, it's a time in your life where, yes, you want to be enjoying your time, your life, and having fun at what you do each and every day. So, keep that in mind that, if you like my content, please hit the like and share and subscribe button. You can get notified of other videos. Feel free to leave comments. I'm always happy to hear from you, and I do my best to answer all the comments that come my way. But again, keep in mind today's topic, what are you retiring to? Do you have a plan? Do you need a plan? Do you want something, structured? Do you want it freewheeling and spur of the moment? So you got to say to yourself, what are you retiring to? Remember, we all know what we're retiring from, but what we retire to is equally as important, and maybe more important than what you're retiring from. What you're leaving, that's your past. It's done. And now it's the future. Where are you going? What do you want to do? So with that, I'm going to tell you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.